Commerce and Industry Minister Nirmala Sitharaman on Saturday met group of entrepreneurs at an open chat organized at Founders Cafe, a co-working space for entrepreneurs in Delhi. The minister said that the overall agenda was to take a stock of the Startup India Action Plan announced by the Prime Minister earlier during the year. She asserted that co-working spaces were of equal importance as incubators for startups and will see how it can be given greater traction. In an interaction with Mint that followed, she talked about the measures being taken up by the government to bridge the communication gap between an entrepreneur and the government.
When the action plan was launched, we didn't launch thinking, oh, we know it all. And I think the Prime Minister also said this that day. We've made a beginning, and obviously as we go along, and this is a very dynamic area of activity with all the young blood, we want the inputs to keep coming. And when the inputs keep coming, there are two boxes largely that I'm putting them into. One on which instantly I may be able to do within the ministry, within the department which handles startup. The other, the box where I might have to go back for an interministerial consultation for anything that which has more than my ministries, that which pertains to more than my ministry's realm. See, first thing when we launched startup, which the Prime Minister did in January, post which the action plan has found its space and people are seeing how best they can fit into the action plan. Now, this follow-up that I have done today has exposed me to the benefits of a co-workspace. Benefits to every startup which is accessing them. If they can give an idea of the kind of things that they can do, in fact, one or two things which I've suggested to them, I would want, if there is a role for the incubator, a comparable role is there for co-workspaces also, in order to facilitate rapid build-up of startups. And therefore, I wouldn't want to miss out on saying that co-workspaces are defining for themselves the space that they have in this startup ecosystem, and it is for the government now to give them greater traction so that that benefits in return the startups themselves. See, the incubation centers as things stand are being set up in IITs. IIT Madras is the one which was announced immediately after that, and Kozhikode and other places are also coming in. The Department of Science and Technology together with HRD are working to set up these incubators, and they in turn are going to be able to nurse and build on the startups and eventually even certify some of them. So incubators play a very big role. We do not want to confine them only to IITs or IIMs or Indian Institute of Sciences like places. The government is in the process of working together with HRD and Skills Ministry also to see if there can be incubators set up in non-IIT, non-IIM kind of environments too. It could be a cluster of colleges, but it will have to be worked out to see how best they can become potential incubators. The startup cell is working together. Of course, Twitter is helping us to set this up. People who have issues, either seeking clarification or serious issues of taxation or compliances and so on, can always approach this Seva, which will have a handle, and that's going to be linked up with officials, and a team is going to constantly keep looking at the complaints which are coming in or the issues which are being raised, and they will be given a ticket. Immediately the ticket is raised,